We're back and you're watching News Channel 3 Live at 9. You saw the story right here on Live at 9 back in August. A construction worker entertaining crowds by singing on his lunch break, literally stopping people in their tracks in the hustle and bustle of New York City.
Well, guess what? Gary Russo is here, and he has a message for you. Don't die with your song unsung. It's the title of his new book with Dr. Andrea Goeglein, and both of them join us this morning. Good morning to both of you. It's so exciting to have you guys here.
Morning.
So I guess, Gary, we've got to start with you. This singing, where did it come from? Because obviously so many fans of yours, they stop in their tracks when they hear you. Did you always know you had this talent?
You know, it was something that was always in me, and I kind of, you know, behind the scenes, I didn't share it with people. You know, maybe karaoke now and then, myself in the shower. And but I turned 50, and I said, if not now, when? You know, and you know, a lot of people have that same feeling within them. So.
And on your lunch break, you had about 30 minutes, and when you started singing, were people like, what is going on over here? And did they stop and realize, he's really good?
Yeah, it started with a smile, and the power of a smile is just an amazing thing. And if the first person smiled at me, and then another person smiled, so then I said, you know what, I'm doing something good here, and then it just continued like that.
I know. So, Doctor, what does all of this mean, especially with what Gary has done, and just to be able to really just carry out a dream, so to speak?
Right, and that's what was so critical in Gary's story. He was living in the moment. As the book was being written, he was actually living the activities and reporting them back to me, and we were writing them to show people that if they become aware of their day-to-day, what's going on in their lives day-to-day, and entered into it with a smile, which was the base of his message, things and people and opportunities keep coming to you. People really don't believe that, and this was a prime example that they were seeing on TV, that they could walk down the street and put on their own cameras, and they were seeing it, and that helped us bring the message alive.
And were you even, from a personal standpoint, even blown away by Gary's story, by his will to really do this?
Well, I had actually received an email from Gary in June. We had seen each other in May. He wrote me an email in June saying that he had gone to my Dr. Success website, my Serving Success website, that he wanted to follow in my footsteps. It must have been something in the water where we grew up, because we grew up together, that caused us to want to be this way, and he wanted to be successful. And I wrote back, I thanked him. He told me one of the books that he had bought off that I recommend, and I didn't hear from him again until I got a phone call from my mother. And she said, you're not going to believe this, but Gary is on Good Morning America.
And you're like, wait a second.
Yeah. Okay. And I immediately reached out to him, and it just started everything rolling.
And how important is it? Because sometimes we get stuck in a rut, and more so in New York City, you have long commutes. Nobody has time for anything, but you found the time. Why is it just so important that people really find the time?
I overthought everything. You know, you overthink. Just share whatever your gift is, what you love to do. Just share with people, and I think that's the message. Follow your, you know, that drive in you, and follow through and share.
Now, Gary, I have a huge favor to ask of you. Would you mind sharing that gift with us this morning here at News Channel 3? Because I don't know if you know it. We got a crowd gathering here. A big part of the News Channel 3 staff. They're all right here to hear the man sing, if you would, sir.
Sure. For the holidays, I'll do a little White Christmas.
Do your thing. It's all yours.
All right. Well, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. Well, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas with every Christmas card I write. May your days, may your days, may your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white.
Oh.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. This doesn't happen often. Our newsroom comes to a complete shutdown.
No, thank you. And it's available on Amazon to share, to share the message, because people asked about how to do it. And this book gives a process, and it tells a story, but it's meant to help.
And very quickly, you will be coming back to Memphis?
Yes, I love it.
He's already gotten an invitation to do a nonprofit for the School of the Deaf in April.
Oh, that is fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a great holiday.
There's information right there about the book as well.
Great, on Amazon.
All right, up next.